as you saw from the intro, is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Creams. These are $6.99 per lip cream. It comes in 8 different colors and I actually have 6 out of the 8. I was actually looking into buying the Anastasia liquid lipsticks and those are $20 each, although they're supposed to be really good. I've never tried them, so I don't know, and only one of them was $20 and I thought that was a little pricey if you wanted like multiple colors. LA Girl has lip creams. Well, everyone is coming out with lip creams now, or lip stains, or liquid lipsticks. They're all pretty much the same and they're matte. I was looking into a brand that I wanted, that I knew was good, and then I saw Milani came out with the Amore Matte Lip Creams and they were exclusively for Walgreens. So if you went to CVS, if you went to Walmart or whichever drugstore or even Target, you would not be able to find them. So let's go ahead and just get started so you guys can see. They are very matte and they are very hard to take off. So sorry if these swatches come out kind of weird, especially once I get to the darker colors. Let's go ahead and start. So this is what they look like. As you can see, the packaging is really pretty. It's very sleek. These are all the 6 shades that I have. Taking a closer look at the packaging, it's very shiny. The only thing I don't like is this huge gold sticker on the back. I mean, it is good because it's big, so you can really read what the label says, but I think it's really big. I mean, it's just part of it. It doesn't really bother me that much. And this is kind of like a brown, light brown, orangey type of color. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on first. Make sure you exfoliate your lips before applying any of these because they are dry. I feel like if you don't really exfoliate your lips, you're going to see your dead skin. So make sure you exfoliate your lips. I'm gonna go ahead and start with number 1, and this is in Crush. I do want to say that it's really easy to use the applicator. There's a lot of leftover lip cream on the applicator, so I would suggest for you to kind of take some off, because if you do put on a lot, it's going to take a lot longer for it to dry, and also it might make a mess, and it's actually really hard to take these off. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a chocolate brown, a little bit of orange tint to it. So it takes about a couple of seconds for it to dry, kind of just fan it out so it dries faster. I really like the shade. It's really nice for fall. I think it's going to be really cool. One thing I do notice about the darker colors is that you kind of have to layer. If not, it kind of looks patchy, which is something that I don't really like. But for the price, I really don't care to just kind of add a little bit more. As we get into the darker colors later, you'll see how they look. Go ahead and go with number 2, and that is in Adore. Number 2 is a very nude shade, and it might not look good on lighter skin tones. I actually really like this shade, and I like to mix it with Beloved. Let me go ahead and take this off and swatch this one for you. Okay, so now that it's dry, this is what the Adore looks like. And again, it's kind of like a nude, light pink color. And it comes out really nice. Remember, these last about 6 hours without reapplying. I ate and I drank from a cup and they not come off. I even like kissed my own hand to like try it out, and it did not come off. Next one is in number 3, and this is Beloved. I do want to add that this video is probably one of the hardest ones that I've ever done. That is a review, because these lipsticks are not easy to take off. Like, I'm taking one off and putting another one on and taking it off again to put another one on. So these are like, they do not come off. So yeah, let me go ahead. I have 3 more. I have Lust, I have Romance, and I have Flirt. And these 2 are gonna be really hard to review. So anyways, let's go ahead and do Lust. This is probably my favorite one. I just feel like it's the best one on my skin, and I feel like I would wear it every day, and I feel like I can make my lips look bigger if I overline on top of, like, on my top lip. So I can really get away with this color. I really like it. What I usually like to do is, if I have this on, is mix a little bit of the nude or the lightest color, which is in Adore, and I kind of like to put a little bit in the middle to kind of just make the lips look bigger. And once you do that, you take your finger and just dab it. It looks like you used a lip liner, but you didn't. You just used 2 of the lip creams, and it just makes your lips look bigger. let me take that off again. 2 more to go. Number 7, this is in Romance, and this is a very pretty red. Now this you have to be careful with, because once this dries out, if you are out of the line, you are screwed. So be careful applying this one. This is what I was saying earlier, that if you don't blend it well, or if you apply like one layer, it kind of looks patchy. So it might look lighter in some areas than others. You might have to go in with another layer. Last but not least, this is the darkest color in the collection. This is number 8, and this is in Flirt. This is dark, guys. This is really hard to put on. This is my least favorite. It's really pretty, but it's hard to put on, and it looks kind of patchy. So giving you a warning, heads up. Okay, so this is what Flirt looks like, and again, it's really dark. I really like the color, but it's probably the hardest one to apply. I would suggest for you guys to use a lip brush if you have, because it's gonna make it easier for you to apply and make it really straight. It's very vampy and it's very dark, and it really looks pretty, but again, if you don't layer them correctly, they will come out kind of patchy. My suggestion for you also is, if you want to, you can go ahead and apply concealer on the edges and kind of blend to make it look really sharp. I didn't apply concealer this time, but just giving you a heads up, you do want to do that, just an advice. And I really like these. Again, they're $6.99 and they're cheaper than the Anastasia ones if you don't want to spend $20 on each. And they are limited edition, so go find them. Or if you already have them, comment down below, let me know which one your favorite is. Again, my favorite one is in number 4, which is Lust. I think it's kind of like an everyday color, and you can use it whenever you want, not specifically for anything. And I think my second favorite would be 1, which is Crush, and that's kind of like the brown chocolate color. I think it's just different and it looks really nice. I'm just happy that the lipstick just stays on all day. I mean, it doesn't last all day. I would say it lasts about 6 hours, but overall I think it's a great price. It does, I feel like there's a lot of product in here also, so that is pretty much it. I hope you guys liked this review. Again, this was really hard to record, to kind of just take everything off and put it back on. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed and you just happen to come across my channel, make sure to subscribe. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video.